Good evening, everyone. We're beginning the press conference with head coach of Olympiacos Piraeus, Mr. Giorgos. Please, coach, your comment.
Yes, thank you. Good evening to everybody. A crucial game for us, I believe also for Žalgiris. Right now, every game counts as a double, as a win, as a loss. Every win, every loss, in my opinion, count as a double because mathematics right now are very important for our achievements, for our goals. So I have to congratulate the team. Especially, I would like to give a credit to Kostas Papanikolaou, our captain. Today he proved why he's a real captain. He has a huge pain in his back on the morning. He couldn't, not even move. So he made an injection, and he played for 27 minutes, helping the team to win this important game. So I have to tell him how grateful I feel about his effort. And of course now, as a second, all the team, everybody contributed in this important win. We had a lot of assists. We had amazing percentage for 2-point shots, scoring almost 70-something% for twos. We controlled the pace of the game. So we created a lot of open looks, and we made the shots. And our main problem was only some defensive rebounds that we missed, that we lost, and Zalgiris found second chances from this. Anyway, I would like to say to Andrea and to Zalgiris, of course, good luck to the upcoming games. And for us, one more time, now we have in EuroLeague 2 games in our home court versus Bologna and Piraeus. We are very positive about our team. We are expecting our players that they didn't play today to come back and to help us more. Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Coach, can you tell what Iggy needs to do better to have a more decent and more stable role in the team?
First of all, I would like to tell him personally, individually, and this is what I do. Iggy is having ups and downs. He has some very good games and some not so good games, which is always normal, adjusting in a new environment, in a new club that always the players play better the second year. If you see Alec Peters, the first year was behind Sasha Vezenkov, the MVP of EuroLeague. Alec Peters, Eze Kanan, right now has a dominant season in EuroLeague, but the first year not so much. So what I say, even Thomas Walkup, when he came in the beginning, before 3 years in our club, for 5-6 months, he was struggling, and now he's the player that everybody's watching. It's about our system. You need to adjust to the small important thing that we have in our philosophy, and of course it takes time for this. But Iggy is a very positive guy, a very hard worker, and I'm very optimistic for him.
You mentioned Thomas Walkup. Is he maybe next captain of Olympiacos?
Listen, he's our second captain behind Kostas Papanikolaou, which is something really rare for teams like Olympiacos that have big tradition, with the players that they play a lot of years in our group, in our team. So after Papanikolaou, and even now, Thomas is our captain, because probably from here how important it is for every team and how unselfish he is, how he plays to get involved every player in the system, every teammate in the system. So he's really unselfish. He's always playing for the win. So probably how much I respect him, and of course I love him.
One more off-topic question from you. You mentioned also Sasha Vezenkov. Could you tell your opinion about him and many other EuroLeague stars struggling in NBA?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think it takes a long time, to talk together about this. But I think it's a different world, completely. Personally, I like so much NBA. I'm watching 2-3 games per night. Every night I'm watching NBA. I like it so much, but it's completely different approach, completely different mentality. As I said about Iggy, now about Thomas. Probably those guys, Vasilij Misic, Sasha Vezenkov, they need more than 1 year to adjust in this environment, the new environment. When the players, the star players, the players that are getting huge money are always, is not negotiable if they going to play less time. They have their playing time, they have the possessions that they deserve, okay, and everybody else is coming to prove their potential in a few minutes. So Sasha was playing like 30 to 32, 35 minutes for Olympiacos, and now he has to prove his ability in a few minutes. It's not easy, but he's so smart, he's a hard worker. I really believe that he's going to be successful even in this new environment. About Sasha, that I know really well. About everybody else, is every situation is different. You know, every player depends on the personality that everybody has.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And now comments from Žalgiris head coach, Mr. Andrea Trinchieri. Please, coach.
First of all, congratulations to Olympiacos for the amazing game they played. A team that plays with unbelievable physical and mental toughness. They simply destroyed us. And we, after 20 minutes, were with a lot of effort and trying our best in the first half, we were in the game. Second was a no game. We didn't show up. So they deserve to win. They play like a Final Four team. They are a Final Four team. They had great individual performances, great team performance. Now, you want to see blood, and you won't see blood. Now, it's way too easy to point fingers. We had a bad performance, bad individual performance, bad team performance on both ends of court, but it's way too easy, and I don't like easy things to point finger. We were, in the last games, we were playing amazing. Then we had this break of almost a month in EuroLeague. And basically, you saw we were out of rhythm, out of focus. We were not doing the same things. So I was waiting for a kind of game like this. I hope that we will be able to prolong it, our good stint. We were not able. Today is a day where we had a lesson. And the best thing you can do from a lesson is to learn. Learn what means play team offense, team defense, what means play unbelievable tough on offense, on defense. And if there is one thing that I can say to my players is the only thing that I will say is that in front of such toughness, we gave up for frustration a little bit too early. What happens in this situation in a group of players is that everybody start thinking about his own area of responsibility, and the links between players are broken. So usually when you have a device that is online, you have the green light on the device. We had all red lights, no connections. It's human, but one thing that we have to do is fight bad habits, and we were not able to do it. So reality check, tough, painful, at home, but we will not point finger. We will try to bounce back. We will analyze, okay? And the same players that had a bad night were heroes 3 weeks ago. So I believe that my job is to remain objective, to be accountable, and I will not point fingers. Am I happy? No way. Am I pissed off? Yes, sir. But the same players that had bad night, disappointing game, are the players that gave us hope when nobody had hope in us. I believe in values. I believe in these players. All the mistake we did will be strongly analyzed, but we go to the next one. This is what we have to do.
Coach, we have a couple of questions from Žalgiris Insider subscribers.
Was not enough what I said? One time, guys.
So only one from my side. You've thrown Karolis Lukošiūnas into EuroLeague season. How do you rate his performance today?
I know that you're trying to do your job. I respect it, but I don't want to talk about individuals tonight. And I believe you can understand me, okay? So there won't be any individual comment for the situation and this and that. So try to understand me. Please don't take it personal. But I have a ship that I have to get back on the route. No, he cannot do it. He cannot give up.
Hello, Coach. Sorry for the question, but you mentioned that the team was out of rhythm after the break. Is it just a matter of time right now, or you can do something to get back to that rhythm as soon as possible?
I don't have an answer tonight. I will watch the game. I will try to come with some ideas, but it's not a physical thing. It's a mental thing. To play this kind of games against this kind of teams, you need tension. It's kind of mental electricity, tension. The right word is tension. If you are low on tension, you cannot compete. And the tension comes from confidence, concentration, that you are in that moment, you're playing, winning. This was, we had an unbelievable month. And today, for different reason, we didn't have the right tension to play. So you can train muscles, you can train basketball, the shot, the pass. It's a lot more difficult to train the tension. So we are going to work on it. How? We'll see. Finito? Thank you very much.